getting ready to treat my lawn in the fall. Fall's the second best time of the year to treat for weeds. It's quite effective to treat weeds in the fall. What's going to happen is you're going to put down your product. In this case, I'm going to use a chelated iron product. The weeds are attempting to store energy for the winter, so they'll take in anything that you spray on them and store it. As a matter of fact, they'll store it quite deep into the root system, and that storage helps to eliminate those weeds forever. My plan was to get through the end of this growing season and then start the process for next season, which right now means I'm going to start by treating the weeds that are on the backyard. There's quite a lot of them, actually. Of course, the springtime's the best time to spray for weeds, when the weeds are expending all of their energy to shoot up out of the ground. You spray them at that time, generally speaking, they're not coming back. You can see the number of dandelions and such through here. Get a section of clover, quite a bit of clover actually, or dandelions mostly. We'll go back this way and see how it looks this way as well. So I'm going to go grab my sprayer, my chemical sprayer. I'm going to fill it with a blend of water, a chelated iron product. In this case, it will be Fiesta. And I'm going to come back and spray the weeds. I'll spray them today, and then we'll look at the progress over the next couple days to see how well it does. Let's go. You can see that I'm not actually soaking the entire area. I'm just spraying the weeds to the point of runoff. Got my gloves, got my chemical sprayer off of the distance here, and I'm going to head off and spread some weeds. Let's take a look. I'm going to start in one area and then broadcast my way throughout. What that really means is I'm going to spray the weeds individually, and then I'm going to do a broadcast spray across the entire lawn as well. Let's go. That didn't take long, it was maybe 20 minutes at the most. I went through, sprayed all those weeds once, and then I did a generic walkthrough to spray the entire grass. The chelated iron actually obviously adds iron to the lawn, so I want to make sure that I don't have very dark areas in one section and very light areas in another section. So after I spray the individual weeds, I go back and I spray across the entire lawn. Another thing that I didn't mention earlier on is I put a surfactant in there to help change the surface tension and allow the water to stick to the leaves of clover and such. You should go back and take a look at my killing clover video that I have done earlier. So here's a look at those weeds day one. I've just sprayed them. Might be able to see some of the iron still on those weeds. And there we go. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll take a look at the same place.
We're 3 days past my weed treatment, and we're going to take a quick walk around and take a look at how it's done. This area that I'm standing in today was actually under several inches of water yesterday. It rained an awful lot where we are. Our streets were flooded in my backyard. My backyard flooded. We have a sewer back here, and that sewer didn't hold the water. So the whole area went underneath water. It's the way it is sometimes. All that black stuff, those are the leaves of the dandelions, some of the other broadleaf weeds that we had around. There's a whole bunch of them right there.
So I'm back inside. It started raining again, so I've come back inside. Just to wrap this video up, a few things that you should know. Number one, there was a study out of Nebraska that found if a herbicide is applied to a broadleaf weed after the first frost, and while there is still active growth, so that the leaves themselves are not damaged, you've had a first frost, if you apply your herbicide at that time, the success rates of that herbicide go up drastically. However, on the other side of it, what was found was if you apply a herbicide after the temperature has dropped below freezing for 5 or more days in a row, that is to say that there's actually some freezing within that soil, and that there's damage now to the leaf of that weed, that your effectiveness of that herbicide goes down drastically. So some important things to remember. And that's a wrap. Thank you for watching this video. I'd appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel. That way you'll have access to my previous videos and all my upcoming videos again. I'm Jeff Seaton. Thank you very much.